What really lies inside Area 51? The hidden truth beneath the desert that shimmer under the scorching sun lies one of the most mysterious places on Earth, Area 51. For decades, it has been a place whispered about in late-night radio shows, debated by scientists, and obsessed over by conspiracy theorists. What really goes on behind those guarded fences? Is it a base for alien research, secret aircraft testing, or something far more unimaginable? Let's journey deep into the story, a true account filled with government secrecy, Cold War paranoia, and strange events that blur the line between science and science fiction. The birth of secrecy. The story of Area 51 began in 1955, during the height of the Cold War. The United States was desperate to gain an advantage over the Soviet Union. American intelligence agencies needed a hidden place to test experimental aircraft, planes that could fly higher and faster than anything the world had ever seen. President Dwight Eisenhower approved a top-secret project, the Lockheed U-2 spy plane. The CIA needed an isolated area, far from public eyes, where pilots and engineers could work in total secrecy. A remote dry lake bed in the Nevada desert was chosen. On maps, it didn't even have a name. Workers built airstrips, hangars, and small dormitories. They called it Paradise Ranch to make it sound more inviting to the engineers who were being relocated there. But soon, it earned a different name, Area 51, taken from the grid map of the Nevada test site. The secrecy surrounding it was absolute. Employees were flown in on unmarked planes. Families were told they worked at a weather station. Even military pilots outside the project were forbidden to fly over it. Shadows in the sky. The first U-2 flights began in 1956. These sleek, silver planes could soar over 70,000 feet, higher than any commercial aircraft or Soviet fighter jet. But soon, the flights caused an unexpected problem: UFO sightings. Commercial pilots and civilians across the western United States began reporting shining objects that moved faster and higher than anything known to man. The Air Force was flooded with UFO reports. Of course, those weren't alien ships. They were U-2 planes catching the sunlight at high altitudes. But the government couldn't reveal the truth without exposing its secret spy program. So, officials let the rumors spread. UFO stories became the perfect cover-up for top-secret technology. The CIA later admitted that more than half of all UFO reports in the 1950s and 60s were linked to flights from Area 51. Black projects and the race beyond the stars. As technology advanced, so did the experiments at Area 51. The U-2 gave way to the A-12 Oxcart, a sleek black aircraft capable of flying at Mach 3, 3 times the speed of sound. Built by Lockheed's secretive Skunk Works division, it looked like something from the future. Razor-thin wings, black titanium skin, and radar-deflecting angles that made it nearly invisible. The base expanded underground, with new hangars and labs hidden under layers of desert rock. Workers described strange lights, constant surveillance, and warnings never to speak about what they saw. Many projects were conducted only at night, earning the base another nickname, the Midnight Base. By the 1960s, rumors about alien crafts began to explode. The turning point came in 1947, years earlier, when something had crashed near Roswell, New Mexico. The military initially claimed it was a flying disc, only to retract the statement and call it a weather balloon. But many believe parts of that mysterious craft whatever it was, ended up at Area 51 for study. Whether true or not, the story fit perfectly into the growing aura of secrecy. The alien question. By the 1980s, Area 51 was firmly cemented in American myth. Movies, television shows, and tabloids claimed the U.S. government was hiding extraterrestrial technology there. The explosion came in 1989 when a man named Bob Lazar appeared on Las Vegas television under a fake name. He claimed he had worked at a site near Area 51 called S4, where the government was supposedly reverse engineering alien spacecraft. According to Lazar, there were 9 flying saucers stored underground, each powered by an element unknown to modern science. He described the craft's movements, propulsion systems, and even the small gray beings allegedly associated with them. The world was captivated. For the first time, Area 51 wasn't just a secret airbase, it was the heart of the UFO mystery. The government denied everything. Lazar's employment records vanished. His educational history was questioned. Skeptics dismissed him as a hoaxer. Yet some of his details, such as the existence of secret hangars in the Nevada desert and the base's extreme security, turned out to be true. To this day, opinions about Bob Lazar remain divided. But his interview changed the way the world saw Area 51 forever. The testbed of tomorrow. While the alien theories grew, the real work at Area 51 never stopped. In the 1970s and 80s, it became a testing ground for stealth technology. The F-117 Nighthawk, the world's first stealth fighter, was born there. So was the B-2 Spirit stealth bomber, which could fly across continents undetected. Even the Aurora project, a rumored hypersonic aircraft capable of Mach 6 speeds, is believed to have been tested in those skies. Witnesses reported strange triangular lights that moved silently and faster than any known jet. The Air Force simply responded, "No comment." The secrecy reached absurd levels. Satellite images of Area 51 were censored from public maps until the early 2000s. Employees signed lifelong non-disclosure agreements. The base didn't officially exist until 2013, when the CIA finally declassified its existence, confirming that it was a site for advanced aircraft testing. But even then, many details remained hidden. Environmental secrets and human costs. In the 1990s, several former workers filed lawsuits against the U.S. government, claiming they were exposed to toxic chemicals burned in open pits at Area 51. They described strange illnesses, chemical burns, and respiratory problems. When their lawyers demanded records from the base, the government refused, claiming the documents were classified for national security. Even President Bill Clinton signed an executive order exempting Area 51 from environmental laws, the only known facility in America to receive such treatment. It raised a haunting question. What kind of experiments required that level of secrecy, even at the cost of human life? The modern era and the Storm Area 51 phenomenon. In recent years, Area 51's myth has entered a new age. In 2019, a joke event on Facebook titled "Storm Area 51, They Can't Stop All of Us" went viral, attracting over 2 million RSVPs. The idea was to rush the base to see them aliens. Though meant as satire, thousands actually showed up near the gates that September. The U.S. military responded with a serious warning. Trespassing on a military installation could result in arrest or worse. The event turned into a peaceful festival of memes, music, and alien costumes. But it showed how deeply the legend of Area 51 had taken root in popular culture. Today, high-resolution satellite photos show new hangars and runways being built. Drones and classified aircraft likely dominate the secret projects now. Some experts believe it's where the U.S. develops unmanned hypersonic vehicles and next-generation stealth systems that won't be public for decades. Still, the mystery remains.